Hello to all my lovely and wonderful friends. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we have another good video. So I was at the Family Dollar over the weekend, and they had like this new little setup of like the L.A Colors makeup. I literally couldn't help myself, so I bought a bunch of stuff, and we are going to be doing a full face of L.A Colors. Some of the stuff is brand new, and then some of the stuff is just stuff that I haven't ever tried before. So let's go ahead and start with a lip scrub. So this is the L.A Colors lip scrub, and it's in the scent Juicy. So this is actually my second one of these. I love these, you guys. They are literally the softest, gentlest lip scrubs I have ever tried. It literally just comes in the shape of a lipstick. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. It literally just feels like a lip butter. It's so soft. So now I'll just grab a paper towel and remove it. Now I'm going to take the L.A Colors lip oil. So you can find this lip oil and the lip scrub at the Dollar Tree. So I like that this lip oil is extremely lightweight. The only thing is it's not going to last long. So if you want it to last hours, you're going to have to reapply. Let's go ahead and jump in with eyebrows. I have the L.A Colors Browy Wowie Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Dark. All right, guys, so brows are done. And again, I really like this. If you're looking for a good inexpensive brow pencil, I highly recommend this one. So for eyeshadow palettes, they brought in a few new ones. They brought in these that are 12 pan palettes. They had this one, and they also had 2 or 3 other color stories. And then they brought in these, which are the duo eyeshadows. And they had more colors in this as well. So we are going to start out with the Rose palette. I have been loving these type of shades. I'm going to take the L.A Colors Concealer in the shade Light. I'm just going to use this to prime the lids. It's been a while since I've used this as well. I'm going to take a concealer buffer brush and start blending this in. So to set it down, I'm going to take the L.A Colors Shape It Up Sculpting palette. And I'm probably going to take the second shade right here or either mix them two. We're just going to set this down. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the third shade over. I'm just going to start applying this right up here above the crease. But I mean, already you can see the pigment right there. And I do like that within this palette, you get a decent amount of mattes, but also a decent amount of shimmer shades too. I'm going to grab this shade right here. This is going to be my outer V and my crease shade. I'm really just going to pack that shade on just to see if we can get this outer V just a little bit darker, because this is the darkest matte shade in the palette. Back into the first matte shade we used. And I'm going to go ahead and blend out the edges. We have a really nice blend going. Let's go ahead and some shimmers now. So I'm first going to try out this pink shade right here. I'm going to see how this is going to apply. The golds in this palette look like super shimmery, but this one, it really doesn't. So as always, I am going to bring this up a little higher than my natural crease. I'm now going to take this shade right here. This is going to go right next to it in the center and also almost to the outer V, but not exactly. Okay, now this shade's actually really nice and really pigmented. I go back in with the deepest matte shade just once more to get this outer V a little bit darker and also to blend. All right, y'all, so here is the eye look. I wouldn't say I'm like obsessed with it, but I mean, come on, it's coming from a $2 palette, and it's not like I was able to use all the shades either. So I actually do have lashes by L.A Colors. So these ones were on their new display. These are in the style Diva, but I'm pretty sure that I've tried these before from the Dollar Tree, and I don't like them. So I have these sets right here. They're both from L.A Colors. They both come with 6 pairs of lashes. So I have this one here, and then I have this one. So this one, they are all the same style. Okay, this one they are too, but I think I like this style more. So I'm going to go in with these ones. Again, they are all the same style. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to apply these. I was debating on if I wanted to do a wing today. I feel like I've been really into wings, and I feel like if I don't do them, it doesn't look great. Before we go on lashes, I'm going to take the L.A Colors eye marker in the shade Black. And I'm going to do just a thin line on the top. And then I'm also going to take my eyeliner stamp by iMethod Beauty. So let me go ahead, get off camera, do that, and then put the lashes on, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm finally back, and I say finally because when I went off camera, like I said, I was going to do a wing, and the eyeliner stamp came out perfectly fine. And then I tried to use this eyeliner, and it became so incredibly messy. And the more messier it got, the more I tried to fix it, and the worse it got. So I took the whole eye look off, I redid it, and then I added the lashes that I showed you. Even like the lashes, I'm not in love with them. They're not horrible, but they're definitely not my favorite either. So I have this is the L.A Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Sunglasses. So it is black. As soon as I seen this, I'm like, NYX Jumbo Pencil. I wonder if they're going to be like similar, because like the NYX one is like extremely creamy. So I'm really excited to see if this one is creamy as well. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tight line. Let's go ahead and swatch on the back of the hand. Oh, so it's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought. It seemed to wipe off really easy with a makeup wipe. So I'm hoping it's going to last up top, because if I use one that doesn't last really well up there, it will transfer down to the bottom. Go ahead and jump in with Complexion now. I really hope that the face makeup is going to be a lot better than the eye look. So for primer, I only have one, and I thought I had another one, and if I do, I can't find it right now. So this is the L.A Colors Soothing Face Primer. It's supposed to be color correcting, and it's clear, and it minimizes pores. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree, and the one and only time I used this, I think I overdid it, and it just made my skin look extremely white. So I'm honestly just going to put this like right in the center, and I'm only going to take the smallest bit. I mean, it's weird because it even like smells like sunscreen, so I don't know. I really like the L.A Colors primers at the Dollar Tree that are the spray ones. You can get like the rose water cucumber. Now, I think those are actually decent versus like this. Not really liking it at the moment. So for foundation, I've actually heard so many good things about this. This will be my first time ever trying this out. This is the L.A Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. So this was $4 at the Family Dollar, and I think I got mine. Okay, I got mine in the shade Natural. So I'm gonna do about 1.5 pumps for now. So the shade pickings in the Family Dollar on this are very, very slim. I'm gonna take a Real Techniques sponge. Shade's definitely not a good match. It's a very yellow toned, but we could definitely make it work. So right away, it is extremely matte. I can feel it on my skin. I mean, it's definitely covering up pretty well. I am extremely dry, so I would hate for it to start to look like dry and cakey throughout the day, especially because we didn't use a super hydrating primer. So I was worried about the eyeliner transferring down to my waterline, and it definitely did. But so far for the foundation, guys, it is looking extremely good. I feel like if I would have put a hydrating primer, of course, it would have looked a lot better. So let's go ahead and go in with concealer. So I'm going to take, again, the L.A Colors concealer. This is the only shade I have, and I'm pretty sure I bought this like in the summertime. So it might be a little bit too dark, but I hope not. Take the sponge. So I have to say, this concealer, you guys, it is honestly pretty good. Of course, it's not the best concealer I ever tried, but it's only $2. So before we go ahead and set this, I have a new cream blush. This was also displayed on the new rack at Family Dollar. This is their new cream gel blush, and it's in the shade Bare Hush. It's sheer and smooth formula. So I'm actually going to put some on the back of my hand. So I'm going to take about that much, and I'm going to take my flat top foundation brush. You guys, this actually looks pretty pigmented. Wow, you guys, that was very little product, and that looks really, really good. Honestly, guys, that blended in like a dream. Of course, it is a little bit too dark, but I will go in with my sponge just to kind of lighten it up just a little bit. Honestly, guys, very, very pretty pigmented shade. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that pretty, but it is. So for setting powder, I have the L.A Colors setting powder. This mattifies and it sets makeup. It's in the shade Translucent. I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just going to start setting. So for my T-zone, I will use a small brush, and then for the rest of the face, I'll take a bigger powder brush. But since the concealer and the foundation were very matte, I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna look super dry. Honestly, guys, this powder is incredibly smoothing. Of course, it is matte like it says, but it is very smooth. And then again, I'm just gonna take a big powder brush. So guys, I really like this powder. So far, so good. Very, very smoothing. I also picked up the L.A Colors bronzing powder. This one is in the shade Beach Babe. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure why, but this actually came with a little puff right here at the bottom. Why in the world would you need a puff for a bronzer? Clearly states on the package that it's a bronzer. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's a little strange, but so weird because I usually don't put blush on first. I feel like it's looking a bit muddy. So I'm just going to grab a smaller brush and get my nose. So I am going to go back in with powder blush, and I'm going to take this one in the shade Spice. I know it's not like a perfect match for what we have on, but I need to add a little bit more blush. For highlighter, L.A Colors carries some of my favorite highlighters. So I have these two right here. One is in the shade Glow Time, which is more pink. And then this one is in the shade Shine Bright, which is like a white goldish. So let's go in with the pink one today because I haven't used this one in a while, actually. Here's, you guys, they're literally so pretty and so pigmented. Yeah, I'm going to actually go over it with the white gold shade. The pink is a little bit too dark. And I'll just take a small pencil brush for my nose. I'm actually going to take this highlighter for my inner corner as well. All right, y'all, so all we have left to do is lower lash line, eyelashes, and lips. So I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to use these same two shades we already used. First, going to go in with the lighter one. I'm just going to run that right here. I'm going to take the dark shade and do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and try this marshmallow eyeliner, and I'm just going to pop this right on the waterline. Y'all, the creaminess of this is incredible. Just went ahead and swatched it. It reminds me exactly of the NYX Jumbo Pencil. The only thing is with the NYX Jumbo Pencil, it does last quite a while, and I'm thinking that these ones probably won't. So for a setting spray, I just have this one right here, and it's the L.A Colors setting spray. For mascara, I have the L.A Colors Volumizing Mascara. This is supposed to give a length and definition. So definitely not the best mascara in the world, but it's not that bad either. I think the last time I used it, I also used it on the top, which it did absolutely nothing for, but it's not that bad on the lower lashes. It is very messy, though. I feel like I definitely made messes on both sides. Last up, y'all, we have lips, and I am really excited about the lip products. So I got 3 new lip products. These are all brand spanking new. So I got the L.A Colors tinted lipstick. So this is sheer color with long-lasting stain in the shade Good Girl. Got the L.A Colors Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Feelin' Juicy. I think this is really cool. This is the duo lip liner and lip color. This is in the shade Naked. So we're definitely going to be using the lip contour because I'm really excited about this. So again, you have your lip liner and your lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and swatch. Honestly, they both feel not like incredibly creamy, but I'm fine with it not being super creamy. And taking the opposite end. So the only thing is with the lipstick, it's really an awkward shape. Usually they're kind of like square and slanted. This is completely round. So I feel like you have to be really careful not to put a lot of pressure because you'll probably break it. So mine instantly kind of fell right out. I mean, don't get me wrong though, this is really creamy and it's incredibly pigmented and I love the shade. The only thing is I don't want to tip it, but mine fell like it's not in there good. Like it fell out. See? Yeah, it falls right out. It's the only bad thing, but I love the color. I love the pigment. All right, y'all, I feel like this was a long video, so we definitely had some hits and we definitely had some misses. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. Honestly, guys, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, again, you're only paying $2 and I just feel like paying $3 or $4 more to get the Wet n Wild ones, I feel like is a better option. It definitely didn't perform like I wanted it to. Oh wait, you guys, I'm already talking about products and we didn't try the lip plumper. I definitely want to try the lip plumper on top. See, y'all, sometimes I get so ahead of myself, I'm like forgetting what I'm doing. This lip gloss is velvety smooth and it smells literally amazing. Not really feeling any burning sensation just yet. For the setting powder, you guys, I think this was 100% a winner. I love this. It set everything, but it made everything look super smooth. Guys, my under eyes don't look dry, not one bit, so I really like that. The bronzing powder, I'm gonna have to try it some more because laying it over top of the blush kind of mixed the two together and made it look really muddy. But other than that, I really do like the shade in this. Cream blush was really, really good. For $1, you guys, you really cannot beat it. So it was okay. I feel like I definitely need to get my perfect shade just to give it a fair shot. For the lip contour stick, loved this. I mean, I think this was probably my favorite out of the whole video, which is odd to say, but I'm really into lip products and I really like this. Also like the pumping gloss. It's really lightweight. Very, very pretty. Of course, you can't see a whole lot of pigment because I put it on top of this, but I really like this. This eye marker, you guys, if you see this, stay clear. I mean, this was literally awful. Like, I couldn't even create a straight line to save my life. But then again, I'm not good at eyeliner anyway, so this might be better for you than it was for me. Yeah, other than that, guys, I mean, there was definitely some loves and definitely some hates, but overall, this makeup is super cheap and it's affordable. And if you're looking for good, affordable makeup, it doesn't hurt to try out a brand like this. So if you guys ended up liking this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one or more one brand tutorials, please give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. As always, guys, thank you so much for sitting here and hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.